what we did was, first we oriented into the wind as much as we could based on the expected wind direction. We insulated the vent stacks, set up cameras, connected our dewars. We opened all 3 exhaust stacks so that we'd have maximal rate of gas discharge so we could get maximal rate of heat absorption. We observed the temperature of the oil using the portable camera, and the ambient temperature was based on the temperature of the oil and comparison to the temperature in my car. We activated the pump. We adjusted the flow to approximately 2.5 feet per second. It was oscillating between approximately 2.45 and 2.55. We waited for that to stabilize. We re-observed the oil temperatures up and downstream, recorded an image of the oil flowing into the top of the tank using the portable camera that I was carrying, and then we opened up all 6 of the dewars of cryogen, and it was 5 argons and 1 nitrogen because of miscommunication with our argon vendor, and opened them maximally, so we had as maximum flow of argon into the heat exchanger, the outside reservoir. We let that run for, as I recall, approximately 7 to 9 minutes, and we had dramatically reduced flow of gas out of our stacks, so it was mostly liquid coming out the stacks. And then we activated the injection. Now we activated the injection with 2 tanks of argon maximally open, and we first observed that the indicated flow rate on our ultrasonic flow meter went dramatically higher, from 2.5 feet per second to greater than 10 feet per second. And we let that run, and we thought we had failure because we never got a freeze. And then we tried a couple of things, but what ultimately worked was we left the argon flowing to the reservoir, and we throttled back dramatically the flow of argon injection into the flow of oil. And so when we had a slow flow rate of oil, of injection argon, we ultimately did get a freeze. After we got that freeze, took the portable camera up to the top of the tank, observed the 0 flow rate status with the pump still running, and we maintained the flow of argon to the reservoir to try to keep the plug frozen and continuing to freeze harder. We deactivated the pump, and then we drained the up and downstream oil to try to observe the ice plug with our borescope camera. We got video of the ice plug from both ends. The ice plug at the upstream end was more like axle grease. Then we were out of argon and we concluded the test. We did try to take a sample later of the ice plug from the downstream, and by the time we had attempted to take that sample, it was largely thawed. And so we really didn't get a successful sample.